Hey fellas, welcome again. This ought to be about 210, I think. Anyway, I just got done with this. It's got acorn caps and gumballs and fix it total boat epoxy with some green and blue in it. I think it's pretty. Wife said it should have been a lighter color, but anyway, there you go. I'm going to show you how I made this sapsucker. Get a better look at it here. There's the bottom. The inside's a little different too. Anyway, hang in there and let's go build it. This is started my new project. I'm sort of mixing it with the one I'm working on now, but I'm waiting for stuff to dry. You remember my workbench in there where I usually mix up epoxy? This sit there for months and months and months, and it had this old piece of cherry in it. I don't know exactly what I was going to do with it. But anyway, I went ahead and cut a resin saver out of it, and it's going to go right there. And my wife went around and picked up some of these acorn caps. She wanted to make a bowl, but she didn't get nothing. And I don't want to pick none up. I got millions of them, but I don't want to pick them up. That's called bending over. And I don't like doing that. Anyway, I got a whole mess of these gumballs, so I'm sort of going to mix the two. And I'm going to use some type of green resin now. I'm going to try not to get it so damn dark. All right, what it is, I made me this little jigger thingamajigger here. And I take my gumballs and put them in here on this small bandsaw. And I cut them in half. That serves two purposes. They fit better. And it opens them up where you don't have as many voids. So I hadn't done this in about a year, so let's see how well. All right, see what we got now. And I'll do a bunch of them like that to go in the bowl, and they fit good and they look good. Okay, I'm gonna start putting this thing together. There you go. I'm going to be using Total Boat Fix Set. And what I've done is I put a few of them right in there. I don't want to tilt it because I don't want to get them out of place. And I'm going to start off some dark green. And once I get it stirred up, I'm going to put it in the bottom. And I'm going to push some of this right into the center. Those are shavings out of the bandsaw. And I had the big blade on. And they're just going to be in the middle, just a layer of them. And there where I'm going to have them a recess. I thought it might give it some strength when I cut it. Because you really don't want to rely on epoxy alone. You know, you got to have something in it. It doesn't have any strength by itself. They have some fibers in it. That's why they put fiberglass cloth in. I used to make airplane parts, and that's what you use. You can take plain old resin and they sit up. You can break it like a potato chip, but you put that cloth in it and you're not going to break it. Especially if you get 2 or 3 layers of it, you're not even going to bend it. I like this thick set because it's so thin. It is perfect for this kind of stuff because it really gets in all the voids. But the downside is you're looking at 2 to 3 days before you can turn it, which is all right with me. Everybody's in too much of a hurry. Like most people, I got no place to go now anyway. There you go. Where's my little draining thing? It's almost full. And we're going to put this right in the center. Well, I'm doing it again. This is, what color was that? Mint. I got one more left I was going to use. It's green pearl dry. And we'll see. What I'm going to do is put it in the pressure pot for about an hour. And then I'll take it out and see if I need any more. Or just open it and repressurize it. All right. Guess I need to fire up the pressure pot, huh? But it's the next morning. I know it's not ready to turn, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out and see if I need to add some more epoxy. I really don't care if it's a witness line because I'll be using a little different color anyway. Well, believe it or not, it didn't shrink much. I guess the way I did it. In fact, I can live with that just like it is. Because, you know, it's all I could put maybe a 1/4 inch in it. It appears to be hard, but I'm still going to wait another day. But I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't get these screws out. Well, I was going to take this ice cream carton off of there, and I even coated it with mineral oil before I poured it. But that didn't help. It literally fused to it. So this is ready to turn, but I'm not going to turn it today. What I'm going to do, I'll see a few voids there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just get this turned down a little bit. Then I'm going to mix my slurry. You know, that's with sealer and fine sanding dust. And I'm going to coat it all, and then we'll worry about it tomorrow. I got too many other things going on today, guys. So let's whirl it up here to about $1,000, see if I can't get that paper off of there.
Oh, Betsy. And it was a little, not much, that's surprising. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing up to, I'm going to change the belt out. Get it turning a little faster so I can get that off without tearing it up. Need to be turning about a couple grand. I mean, well, yeah, a couple grand anyway. There you go. I like my rest in there pretty close. Now let's see if that makes a difference. I wasn't even going to turn anything today. Now I got them all covered up with it. Hey there, paper. My goodness. Okay, got it all off of that finally. A little bit right there. I mean, I'm telling you, it glued itself to it, didn't it? Just right there's all. And we're going to be leaving that alone for the time being. Just a little bit. My goodness. This thing needs sharpening like a big dog. I better go get my hair, huh? Did I get it finally? Yep. Golly gee, well, I won't be doing that no more. Yep, got a few to fix. Mainly on this last layer, huh? I guess I didn't pack them in as good or something. Down here looks good. Got a couple little ones there. But I have a solution, my friends. Let me go get my hair and get this all blowed off, and we'll start with the slurry.
Well, I sort of wanted to give you an idea of what it's going to look like. It's really going to be pretty. I got a little denatured alcohol here, you can see. Of course, this is not the shape right here. I'm not even sure what shape I'm going to use. I'm not real sure if I'm going to cap it with walnut like I usually do. I don't want to lose that. That's really pretty right there. All right, I'm going to make my slurry. This is what I use. I call this stuff my super fine crack fixer. And what it is on your dust collector if you have one. If you don't, you can use the inside bag of a vacuum cleaner or something. This is what clings to the cloth walls. I mean, it's like really powder. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit in here. I don't need a whole bunch. And I will pour just a little bit of my Minwax sanding sealer in it. I usually get too much, but sometimes that's the way it goes. Okay. And I'll mix all that up real good. And until well, maybe not. So you see what I got here? It's really. I put a coat of sanding sealer on it first to make sure it gets into all the voids. It's sort of like, like gives it something to stick to. I really want to make sure it gets into those voids. Smear it. And you got to get down and dirty there. You got to rub it into those places. Now I'll be turning this again. Normally I don't do this till I'm finished. All right, there you go. Well, it's the next day. I've been in there editing, it seems like for hours, on my next video, number 209. I mean, nobody likes this editing. Try taking like, this one I'm doing has 34 clips, about 5, maybe 6 hours worth of video, and try condensing that all down to about a 30-minute video, and still maintain some type of informative, entertaining video. It is not easy, my friends. I think that's probably why you see a lot of channels disappear after a while. I'm not saying mine's disappearing, but I tell you what, I sure don't like it. I have made a decision during the night last night. I don't like this down here, going right into the wood like that. I really thought this was deeper, and I wanted to maintain a epoxy bottom. But it's not going to work out. So I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of walnut on the bottom of this one. And also my walnut ring. I've done that before. They're really nice. This time I'm going to make my walnut, I'm going to pre-turn my walnut where it fits into here. So that, it has more area because, see, I'll be turning, from the inside, I'll be turning this down to where, there's no wood. So the bottom can be pretty thin unless I, beef it up. So that's what I'm going to do. That'll be down the pike. But in the meantime, I got to get this cleaned up. So I've got it turned on and got to turn on the dust collector. So here comes the noise. And I'm going to put a little sealer on this. We'll let that dry. I'll go edit a while longer. I believe this is going to be pretty. Okay. Alrighty, that ought to get it. We'll hit this just a little bit of steel wool, and we're going to turn on the axe paint. That ought to get it.
Okay, where are we? See you later.
Turn it up to a grand. I got my walnut ring cut out, and what I'm doing here is I'm putting it on a glue block so I can do a little bit of turning on it, not a whole lot. Well, I'd rather make 10 tries at this and get it right than one and get it way too small. There you go, perfecto. And we'll be absolutely no doubt about it now. Could use epoxy for this one. I hadn't had any luck with epoxy lately. I'm doing some of this, I've had 2 of them pop loose. That's all it is to it. A few minutes, that'd be ready, but I'm still gonna leave it till tomorrow. Oh, we got ourselves a real hodgepodge here, but it works. You know, like, you know, you got the live center right here, and there's a face plate, and you got this center part. There's a piece of walnut that I just glued on with medium CA, and then you've got the glue block, and that's put on with hot glue, and you got another face plate. But it works. All right, I'm gonna see if I can't get this cleaned up a little bit. Sure does make a difference when you can turn fast. Okay, I'll roll this thing out. Well, good morning, guys. Well, I got started putting my walnut caps on there a different way than I used to do it. And I quit using epoxy for that. I've had a couple of failures with epoxy, and now what I'm using is CA glue. And the way I do it is I put, you know, my whatever down there. I've already drawn a line around it, so I know where to set it. And then I just put a heavy layer of, I'd used medium this time, medium CA around there, because I couldn't get the thick to get out of that Star-Bond bottom. And it wouldn't come out. I don't know what it is. You can turn it up like that, and it hardly runs to the bottom. So anyway, I ended up using medium. Some I had from way back. I think it was Bob Smith. Not getting all Star-Bond by any means. It's good, but you know, you got to use what you got. Anyway, so then I just smear it on there, and I sit it on there, and I leave the chuck on, and I put a weight on it. Probably in an hour you could go turn it, but I always leave it overnight. I'd rather be safe than sorry. But that's the way this one's on too, and I've done the last couple this way, and they really hold out good. So, you know, I mean, you know, CA sticks to everything. My gosh, you get it on your hand, you can't never get it off. Acetone works best in case anybody wants to know, and it doesn't hurt your hands. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and put this rascal back on the lathe and get this turned down and all polished up. And I believe we'll be getting there. Alrighty, well, first thing I'm gonna do, since it's been on here all night long, I'm gonna check to make sure that the chuck is still tight. Sometimes wood will shrink overnight, and then it will be loose. Flies, it flies. Well, I got it pretty much sanded down, and I had 3 coats of sealer on it. So now I'm going to hit it with some axe paste, and we'll see what it looks like. And that looks pretty good. Put me some axe polish on it now. And when this gets done, we'll take it off and work on the bottom. And we will be done. All right. Clean it up a little bit. All right, I'm done with it. I wish the green had been a little lighter colored. I thought it was, but my wife thought it was dark, but it turned out really nice. It's a nice little bowl. Nothing extremely unusual about it or anything like that. It looks good if you, well, it looks good anyway. But if you put a tea light in it, it shows up a lot better. Of course, it's, it look better in the dark. So, I did my little epoxy thing with my logo down in the bottom. The inside's a little bit different. I went ahead and sort of looked like it was a funnel, but it wasn't. That's very deliberate down there. That's part of this walnut on the bottom. The CA, putting that on CA really worked well. I think that's going to be my go-to method from now on. Highlight my new turning smock. My daughter just got done with it, and I just went over and picked it up. And I've got a jacket she's working on. Of course, you see my hat, so from now on you'll see me in my red attire. Anyway, there you are. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Tell them to subscribe. And especially right now, call your family, stay close, and call your mama. And I'll catch you on the next one.